man. How's the taste warmed up? Look, there's nobody in here right now. And this is YouTube. I'm testing YouTube right now. Oh. You are cool. Huh? You didn't get the round he was promised.
All that talk, but then I got it in before him.
Don't lie on me.
Baby, where were you at?
Well, not at it. Baby, where are you at?
Last night, where were you at?
You underrated. Baby, you wanted another one. You wanted another one. No way. When? Where? Yeah, when we were out in Deep Ellum, but when we got home, you started acting all sleepy and stuff. Yeah, baby, you was acting all sleepy. I just want to walk apart. Ooh, yes, thank God. Oh, he's asking the question. What does he want? Oh, wait, this isn't my part. No, that's not mine. Oak Cliff checking in by way of Cali. Okay, I feel it. We talking about Cali, Colombia, or we talking about California? Which one we talking about? But you already know, Oak Cliff, we gotta check in. If you watch the Jamaica vlog, you know I'm gonna stand 10 toes down for Oak Cliff no matter where I'm at, baby. So salute to that. Oh, you're in Colombia right now. Jeez, how is it going right now? What part of Cali you in? Which part of Cali? Because you know it's kind of separated. You have the northern side, which is less touristed than the south side. The south side is kind of where a lot of everything happens. In the northeast, okay, gotcha. Man, how long you there for? He said northeast. Oh, you've been there since August. Goodness gracious. I guess you don't plan to come back to Oak Cliff no time soon. Oh, you said you're always there? Man, you know, it's kind of funny. When I was in Colombia earlier this year, I had met someone what's his name? His name is Kevin. He actually lives here in Dallas as well. And I was watching the Spencer and Terrell Crawford fight at a bar in Cartagena. And I was just chilling, and Bobby, he walked up to me. He's like, I think I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, where you know you from, man? I already knew he was gonna say YouTube. He's like, bro, didn't you got in trouble or something like that? And then he was like, bro, didn't you get a gun put on you or something in Cali like that? I was like, oh shit. So yeah, man, I got some memories in Cali though, man. Colombia, that's where it's at. I'm headed back on the 26th. Oh, okay. Well, man, enjoy your time though, for sure, man. It'll probably be a while before I'm back, but oh yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of people have seen that video, and yeah, man, I think that in that video I was trying to be very upfront and honest. That I think that it was kind of my fault because I love Colombia. I've never got any issues, any trouble, but I did kind of bring that on myself by not being aware of my surroundings, walking around with my chain out. I've never taken my chain off in any country, and I never will. But I did have my camera out, and I had my phone out, and I had my chain on, and I had a pocket full of money. I just made myself a target that night, and plus the streets was empty. The street lights was off. It was so stupid, bro. Yeah, it was funny. Now, thankfully, nothing bad happened, so I can look back on it and laugh. But, bruh, that was not my smartest. My smartest move is all, especially being from Oak Cliff, man. You know how it is. Like, come on. You got to keep your head on the swivel. You got to be smart. You know what I'm saying? But exactly, players slip up sometimes. Exactly. No, that's real, though, man. That's real. So, no, man. But, yeah, enjoy your trip out there in Cali. Colombia, where you going to next? Well, you say you've been out there since August, so you probably ain't going nowhere for a minute, huh? I've never had any problem either, thank God. Yeah, if you just be smart, pretty much every country I've been in El Salvador, Colombia, DR. I definitely got in some sketchy situations in DR, but yeah, just got to be smart, man. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, how did you find my channel? Uruguay next. Uruguay. You know what's crazy? I was literally just talking to my old lady about that country. I think that's somewhere I want to visit very soon. Mainly because I'm not spammed with it on YouTube or social media, and I love going to places that are kind of off the beaten path. So, man, I look forward to seeing how it is, though. Ah, okay. Just recommend it. Yeah. Okay. That's a good. Yeah. So, man, I do get a lot of questions regarding like different places that I've been to. And I think probably about 95% of them are for men, and they do ask a lot. I follow all my Dallas sites. Already, bro, it's got to be love. That's how it's got to be. You got to show love to one another, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, so right now I'm really just trying to test out the live. I just tested it on TikTok, and now I'm testing it out on YouTube right now. Kind of want to test it out a little bit. Kind of in a game plan right now, trying to plan out next year travels. Hopefully, I can break my record. I've done 12 countries in 1 year, so I want to top that next year. I've been kind of dead right now. Yeah, man, appreciate it, man. You as well. So it's a little different right now because the for a while I've been kind of single, so now I'm not single anymore. So now I gotta kind of navigate on multiple fronts right now. So, but yeah, we game planning. Thankfully, she's an extreme traveler as well. Where you headed next? That's a great question. I have no idea yet. Honestly, this week it was actually my first week of PTO, and I didn't get to go anywhere. But I think for next year, man, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good year for traveling. 2024. I have no idea yet, though. I'm not for sure yet. It's multiple locations though. I mean, I know that I've been wanting to go to Australia. She wants to go to Australia. You know, different countries in Africa. Specific to me is Rwanda. See, where else have I wanted? Where's where we want to go? I really want to visit Scotland and Ireland. I don't know, man. Algeria, Morocco, Egypt. I don't know, just different places, honestly. Oh, your lady is based in Cali. Oh man, Africa is definitely on the list. Which country in Africa is number one on your list? Man, it seems like everybody's old lady is based somewhere in Colombia. That's crazy. I think that what did I say? I said Rwanda, Algeria. There was what was the other country? I don't know if it was Congo or somewhere else. I was like, you know, I'll definitely would want to add those. I kind of want to avoid like South Africa or like Ghana, like these extremely popular tourist places already. It's like I kind of like to be a little off the beaten path. I forget the one country that speaks Spanish, but definitely Ghana. Okay, Ghana, the country that speaks Spanish in Africa. Do you know the country that speaks predominantly Spanish in Africa?
Yeah.
I know one.
Portuguese. I know about Spanish.
What country is it? It's the only one. I know the one that speaks French. I think that was the New Guinea, right? New Guinea. When they speak Spanish, I don't know. Equatorial Guinea.
Okay, that's right. They speak Portuguese in Angola, Mozambique, Guinea-Bissau, Cape Verde, Sao Tome, and Equatorial Guinea.
Oh, that's what he just said. Yeah, Equatorial Guinea. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, damn, Equatorial Guinea. Sheesh. So Equatorial Guinea is your number one, then Ghana, or Ghana first? Actually, I think I want to go to Nigeria as well.
Equatorial Guinea is the only Spanish-speaking country.
Yeah, that's what he just said. Yeah. So Equatorial Guinea, good. Hey, you just taught me something new today, bro. Appreciate that. Equatorial Guinea. Kind of crazy when I'm at home. I don't really get to practice my Spanish much, but whenever I'm on the road, I'm always just Spanish. EG would be my first. Interesting. I'm gonna do some research on that later. I'm gonna save it. I had no idea. Hey, I'm drinking this Monterey right now. This is the closest thing I've been able to find in the US that reminds me of Aguila. Or Aguila or Aguila life in Colombia, bro. Yeah, for Africa, for me, I don't really have a preference in terms of like the number one. So I'm gonna just take her lead. She's traveled to multiple countries in Africa, so I'm gonna take her lead with that. Either way, I know I'm gonna be good on Spanish 24/7, bro. I wrote a book on how I learned. Oh, you wrote a book? Send me the link. Hold on now, hold on. You know I gotta support my Dallas, my fellow Oak Cliffians. You know what I'm saying? Send me that link though. I got so much going on though, but I can try to squeeze in some study time here and there. There's a spot in the north that sells Presidente and one. It sells Presidente. Where? Where in North Dallas? We talking about near damn, what's the name of that? Near North Park? Oh, let me grab another fake angular light. Northwest Highway. Yeah, Northwest Highway. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually find. I'm gonna have to search for that then. Because I found a convenience store. So right now, I don't know if you're familiar. I'm over here between Redbird and DeSoto. So that's currently where I live at. And I was able to find a place that sells the beer I had in Thailand. What's the name? Oh, Singhai. And so, I get that whenever I can. But if I can find a Presidente as well, that'll be a plus. He said where? Well, I know in April I'll be in the Philippines for sure. I think that we're gonna. She has a group trip around that time in Southeast Asia. So in April is around about my birthday as well. So I'm gonna definitely be in Southeast Asia around April. Absolutely. Hey, salute. Salute, man. So I just posted the latest Ecuador vlog, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, and I have one more Colombia vlog I need to post from Cartagena because I went to Colombia first before I went to Ecuador, and so I think I got like 1 or 2 videos from Colombia I need to post from that. So I'm interested looking at the footage from that. Man, Cali though. Whew. Hey, have you been to the Barranquilla, D-Dub? I think that if you watch the Barranquilla vlog, I think that because it was like close to Christmas and New Year's, I didn't really get to experience it the way that I really wanted to. And that's kind of why I left early. But man, I think I want to go back to Barranquilla at least one more time to get one more shot because a lot of stuff was closed and a lot of stuff was already like kind of get set up for the New Year's and everything. And so I didn't really get to experience it. And then I was already kind of upset. I went to the famous beach out there called Kilimanjaro, I think it was called, and it was completely dead. And everybody told me it was gonna be jumping. And I got there, I'm like, what the is this? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I gotta go back to Barranquilla at least one more time to get in one more shot. But the beaches in Barranquilla, yeah. So the main beach that I went to was called Kila Amandro. Or they call it Kili Amarandro, something like that. And I saw it there. Team OC. Yeah, that's the main beach, and it was when I had went, it was kind of dirty. But hold on. Yeah, so that was the main beach, and I can see where when that beach gets like really live and gets lit, I can see how um it's where they do get a lot of traction there in terms of like tourists and locals. They all kind of convene there, but I think because I went at that specific time, it was so dead, and so that's when I'm like, I gotta go back one more time. Dirty sounds about right. No, it was dirty. No, I'm not gonna lie, it was dirty. The beach was dirty. They had rubbish everywhere, and I'm like, God damn. Now, when you get up on the deck and everything was clean and everything was fine, and the people was nice, of course. Um, You know, I was still able to vibe out, but it just wasn't the vibe that I wanted. And so, yeah. But I'm pretty sure there's probably other beaches there. That was just the only one I went to. Man, I got a couple contacts in Cali I can get you in contact with, man. I actually know. Yeah, I know about 3 people. But you already linked up, so Platinum Chanel. What's your thoughts in Cali? I'm here now. Oh, so we got 2 people that's in Cali right now. Goodness gracious. Bro, is this the time of the year to be in Colombia? Jeez. So we got 2 people that's in Cali, Colombia right now. He said it's my second home. Jeez. My thoughts in Cali is I don't really have anything negative to say. I don't know if you've seen the video with the gun was pulled on me in Cali, but outside of that, I think Cali is a cool city, man. I don't have anything bad to say about Cali. If I had to rank Colombia, I think Medellin is still king. I love Medellin. Medellin, then probably Cali, and then Cartagena, and then Barranquilla. And then I don't really count. I went to like other little small cities like Santa Fe and Guatape, so I don't really count those because I only went for like 2 days each. And then I went to other few little small towns as well. But yeah, man, Medellin is definitely #1. Cali is #2. You hate Medellin? Why is that? I know you tripping with that one. Medellin is where it's at. #1, it's a huge city. There's so much to do. It's extremely cheap when you go outside, like the main like tourist areas. It's extremely cheap. The people are friendly for the most part. I never felt like in trouble. I never felt unsafe or anything. I always felt welcome. I love the weather. Hey, D Dub, when you get back, try this Monterey. Monterey, it's a what is it? It's a 5.3. It'll remind you of the Aguila. Man, I can't believe you said you hate Medellin. I think that's the first time I've ever heard that. If you would have said Cartagena is definitely got a lot more expensive than when I was there. Have you been to Germany? I have not been to Germany yet. I was actually supposed to go to Germany this year in October, but I wasn't able to go. There's a number of things that happened, but Germany is definitely up there. Yeah, I see you, Will. I see you just came in the building. I feel you. But yeah, Germany is up there for sure. I actually used to work for a German themed German restaurant here. Back when I lived in Houston for several years, and my love and passion for beers really grew there, and it really made me want to go to Germany to go to Oktoberfest. And so I think that me and my fiance we're going to go next year for sure. How did the Colombians treat me in Cali? I don't know. Maybe it's just my personality, but I got treated like family. I'm at home right now, Will. I'm at home in Texas. So preferably I'll be on the road again within the next 45 days. So we'll see. But yeah, so in all of the cities that I went to in Colombia, I've never had any issues. It's always, hey, let me buy you a drink, let me buy you a beer, or come chill with us, come by with us, or That's specific on the men's side. With women, I've never had any conversation. I think that one of the biggest things that a lot of foreigners have is we take our personality and we take our mindset from the US and we try to transfer it over there, and it doesn't work. Like a lot of times I would go out and people just posted up mean mugging, and then they were like, oh no, these girls are just like, bro, like smile, chill, relax, just vibe. And so that's just me in general. I'm a very introverted person, but when I'm traveling, I'm very like open. I try to make myself as open as possible, and so I don't never have any issues at all. Cali is cool. Yeah, absolutely. I did not have any issues in Cali besides the one issue where I kind of messed up. But yeah, man, Cali is number two, my second favorite city in Colombia. Yeah, exactly. Leave your American behavior in America. Absolutely. I think it depends on your Spanish fluency and the ego you come with, what determines how you're treated. I could not agree more with that. I think that with my Spanish, it's gotten a lot better, but obviously I'm not fluent. But when they see me actually trying, I'm able to pronounce like certain words. Um, then yeah, it makes it a lot easier. But then also, I don't have any ego when it comes to that. I'm extremely open. So yeah, where'd they pull a gun on you? Damn, what's the name of that street? It's the main street where the let me see. Okay, actually no. If you guys are familiar, there's a Cajun New Orleans themed bar in Cali, and that whole street is just filled with restaurants and bars right there. That's where it happened. I forgot the name of the street because I'm not looking at it right now, but um, I may actually make a Q&A video and then post the exact names of that street. But yeah, it was just dead. The street lights was out. There was no one on the road, and I'm just out walking around with a camera and a chain and a phone. Like, come on, I was asking patrol. That was my fault. That's all you need to do is try to learn your tree. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. So yeah, that situation was definitely my fault. Oh, absolutely. I think that me personally, I don't do any research before I go to a new country. I think I go in with a mindset of I like to be with my name, culture shock addict. I love going in and experiencing everything in a fresh lens. Like when I do too much research and then I start reading comments, I start listening to videos and everyone they give their opinion, and then what happens is your thought process and your opinion kind of shapes and forms by all of this outside noise and footage that you're taking in. Like, no, I want to go in with a clean, fresh slate, fresh perspective. And so that's why I don't do any research or anything on my videos. But I do go in with the mindset, okay, I don't care how safe I believe it may be or whatever the case may be. I always, keep my head on a swivel. So yeah, exactly. I just show up, and I love that. I think that when I do way too much research, I'm like, bro, I'm like, I already have like a predetermined idea of what I should expect, and you go in with certain expect. I'm like, no, just I like to show up, and I think that's why my videos are doing okay because people can actually see I'm literally exploring with you guys for the first time. There's no there's no backdrop to anything. Women are not falling off of the tree for us because we're American. I always do research, meaning I never go now we're in the blind. My mind is always open. Well, yeah, of course, and that's why I make it a point to where I completely disassociate myself with anything passport bros related because obviously I was raised by women, and so I don't believe in that specific scenario. And a lot of men they go to Colombia, they go to Brazil, they go to DR, and like, oh, I make 4 or 5 times the amount of money that you guys make here, so I should be treated a certain way. Like, bro, come on, dog. That's just trash, man. Treat people the way you want to be treated, man. And I think that's why I've never had any issues, honestly. I feel like a lot of times the guys that can't get women in America, they go over there like, hey, I make this much money, so treat me a certain way. Like, bro, if you can't deal with women in America, you can't pull women anywhere, bro. So change your mindset, dog. And so that's why I completely don't associate with that, bro. Exactly. I am genuinely not a passport, bro. I am a traveler, and I love the culture of it, man. I love the culture shock of it, like seriously. Absolutely. I can toast it out. I can toast it out for sure. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter where I am, I'm gonna be me. And I'm gonna carry myself with decency, respect for myself and for those around me. So there's literally so I don't know how many of you guys have been to Gusto, the popular club in Medellin. So one night I was in there and there was two American guys, and one of them we were actually talking finance because he's a finance broker for JP Morgan. And the way that he was just talking and carrying himself, it was toxic. And so I had to walk away. I had to completely get away from him. And then so I walked off and I seen somebody at the bar. So I wanted to go start talking to him. And then I end up bringing them over there with us. And he's like, bro, how'd you do that? I'm like, bro, you're kind of a dick. And I said it to his face because I was already drinking. And so I get kind of unfilled. So I'm like, bro, you got to relax. No one cares how much money you have. No one cares, all this other exterior stuff that you worry about in the US. Like, you can't bring that mentality here. Like, just relax and just vibe, bro. He's like, oh, man. Okay, okay. I'm like, yeah, yeah. So here, these are for y'all. Because I already know a lot of the people at Gusto are pros. So I don't talk. But yeah, man, that's the realest thing ever, man. Just be yourself, dog. Yeah, so D Dub, when you say you just show up, I'm the exact same way, but my old lady, she does the travel content as well, and she likes to like prep and do research and stuff like that. So there's an old saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? And so I think that I can see the value in also preparing as well, but I think that just for me, I don't think I'll ever be that person, but I can see the value in it as well. So I try not to go to where Americans go. No Medellin for me. You get a better experience with the locals. Well, here's the thing, Will. I 1000% agree with that. I personally like to go off the beaten path. If I know that it's a main tourist hotspot, I don't really like to go because I don't really want to associate with a lot of people. I actually go for the culture shock. I don't go for the women. I don't go for anything else except for the culture. And I like to go specifically where the locals are. But that just means educating yourself on exactly where they are and avoiding them. I don't believe in avoiding Medellin. I love Medellin specifically because I avoid the main tourist spot. So like whenever I go to Medellin, I don't stay in what is it, Parque Lagares, whatever that main park area is. I stay in Berlin. Berlin is a 15-20 minutes drive outside of the main park area in Medellin. And so I go out there and I walk around and I do my thing. There's a lot of bars. There's literally where I'm at, there's no tourists. None at all. And it's extremely cheap. The hostel, well, I don't stay in a hostel. The Airbnbs I get are extremely cheap. The locals I meet, they're all local. They don't fit that mold of the pros and the other type of people that are in like the main area. And so I really hope that if you do give Medellin a chance, stay in that area. Go to Berlin, Berlin. Stay in that area, and I'm telling you, that's the experience of Colombia that you want right there. Whoever thumbs up the live, man, I appreciate it. This is my first live, so I'm just testing it out. Um, and my fiance, we was actually trying to sit here and game plan for next year, and so I'm like, man, like I'm itching. I have not been anywhere since August. I started my new role in August, and so I'm like, bro, I'm ready to go and roll. I think this is the longest in the last 2-3 years I've went without traveling somewhere, so I'm anxious. gyms, coffee shops, malls, museums, live entertainment, flea markets, music stores. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I have my, I don't know where it is. So a lot of the videos that I take for YouTube, so I have to like record both on my phone and then also for YouTube. And a lot of the footage I have, I haven't been able to post it. And like the gym, the coffee shop, there's a specific gym I like to go to. The coffee, well, I'm not really a coffee drinker, but I do drink a lot of Sylvester's, and a lot of places I go to are very local. The malls as well, and then the markets. I think there is one specific market. Um, I think that you know what? I'm glad that you brought that up. There's a very specific market that I go to that I absolutely love in Medellin. There's no tourists. It's way up north, and I'm telling you, it is by far the best market. They have all the food, they have restaurants in there, they have shopping, and it's extremely cheap. And then even more so, they have like little areas where you can sit down and have a quick drink into. I'm talking about. I went one day, it's like 10 a.m. in the morning, and I freaking bumped into like some locals. It's like 10 a.m. in the morning, and they're already toasted. I go and I sit down. It's like, hey, mi amigo, ¿qué pasó, man? I'm like, hey, ¿qué pasó? It's like, hey, I'm buying him a shot and a drink. I'm like, what the hell? 10 o'clock in the morning. They bought me 2 tequila shots, a beer, and something else. And then the whole time, obviously I'm watching my surroundings, paying attention, and then I see people looking at me, not in like a bad way, but they interested to see how I interact and stuff like that. Like those are the behind the scenes stuff that I absolutely love, man. Um, and so I think that I have that footage on one of my old hard drives. I think I'm gonna post it on the short tomorrow. But yeah, man. Hey, post some more questions. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think that I remember reading a comment a couple days ago, and they were like, whenever you do go live or your videos, you always drink, like you always have a drink or something with you. And I'm like, well, number one, I think that it really helps to not have a filter because it helps you to be honest and it helps you to be upfront and trustworthy. And a lot of times, or at least in the travel space, a lot of people they only want to tell you the good stuff. They only want to provide you with a lot of fluff. Me, I'm as raw as it comes, and so I'm gonna be authentic as possible. Build real friendships, relationship for us single brothers. Cali is off the chain. I meet women everywhere. It's mine. My past visit in Cali, I was in a recording studio with a Colombian rapper. We were working on a project. See, that's a vibe right there. So on your first one, you said build real friendships for us single brothers. Cali is off the chain. I meet women everywhere, and it's mind blowing. I couldn't agree more with that. I don't have anything to say about that. Absolutely. Um, but I think honestly, I think it's anywhere though. Um, I think it's anywhere. I think let me see, probably the only country that I would say I've had any like real like issues with like the locals and people would be Budapest, which surprises a lot of people. But I just felt like I was completely unwanted there. But man, the rest of that trip though, I'm like, man, so you working with a Colombian rapper? When I was in Greece, there was this guy. that I had met through some other people I had met, and he was like a rapper from London, and it's kind of funny. He was based in Greece because he was following this woman around, and she was trying to leave him, but he didn't want to. But she didn't want. He didn't want to go. And but anyways, yeah, he was inviting me to come over to the studio to listen to them. He's like, "Hey, bro, are you from America? Oh man, I need you to come listen to this project I'm working on, this, that, and the other. Oh man, if you want to spit some rhymes or something." Like, dude, I'm not a rapper, bro. Oh man, hold on, wait. You wrote in Spanish, bro? Hold on. Ya mi voy a pegar, nos hemos partimos y de todo éxito. Y claro, manito. Okay, I appreciate it, D-Dub. You see what I mean? I don't practice Spanish enough. I was able to read and understand all of that, bro. I need to practice my Spanish more, man. It's actually on my freaking monthly goals list. Ah, man. It's all right. But I mean, I appreciate it though. Hey, so Will, so you be rapping on the side, or what's your forte? Hey, D Dub, don't forget to have an Aguila for me. I'll take a shot for me, man. Oh, we got somebody new. C Martinez, what's your favorite country that you visited? Um, that's a very difficult question, and I ask myself that almost all the time. If I had to say, I would probably say Japan, but I would say Japan because it was the first place I had like real culture shock in, and I love like the niceness of the people. I love the safety and how clean it was. But overall, I would say Colombia as well because Colombia, it literally felt like a second home. Like every single time I've been there, it just felt like home. Um, and the locals are always good. The people, obviously, it's very affordable, and so it'll be a toss up between Colombia and Japan. But the nicest people by far is El Salvador. I've never been to a country and the people are just genuinely just nice, like El Salvador. And as far as like architecture and the surrounding areas, I would say Prague has probably been the most beautiful country I've been to. Um, yeah, that's always a loaded question. I don't know how to answer it directly, so I hope that that gave a little context. I'm a singer musician. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Philippines is number one, Brazil, and Colombia is my number two. It's interesting. You know what? I'm going to the Philippines for my birthday in April. So I will be in the Philippines for my birthday in literally 4 months. And so you got to tell me where the spots is. Are you talking about specifically Manila or are you talking about island hopping? What are we talking about with the Philippines? And yeah, Cali, Colombia. That's Medellin is my favorite city in Colombia, and then Cali is number two. El Salvador and Colombia are my destinations next year. Man, so El Salvador, where did I stay? I didn't stay specifically in San Salvador. I stayed in Santa Tecla. Santa Tecla is probably like 12 to 15 minutes outside of San Salvador. And the reason being because I didn't really know a lot about El Salvador, and it's one of those places to where I did do a little bit of research. And of course, the negative stereotypes and all that shit got in my head. And so I'm like, I don't want to stay directly in San Salvador, which obviously I had no issues. And so I eventually stayed in Santa Tecla the first 3 days. And then see, where did I go after that? Oh, then I went to El Tunco, and then I went to one other city, and then I came back to San Salvador. And then when I was in San Salvador, I stayed with someone, and so in the middle of the city, and so it was. definitely a beautiful city, man, for sure. The people are, I've never met people that nice in my life. And so, yeah, Salvador definitely got to make that priority. And then Colombia, which for C Martinez, what cities are you debating visiting Colombia? Depending on what it is you like, you want to do, I can definitely give a recommendation on that. I have a special love for the DR. So it's not the DR. Most don't even know the Dominican Republic. So okay, when I went to the Dominican Republic, I landed in Punta Cana, and the first the first 2 days was fine, and then on the third day I went on a booze cruise, and I got a little toasted, and I was ended up on the side, of the boat, because it's somebody was like, "Hey, come take a picture with the parrot or whatever." Blah, blah, blah. Like, all right, cool. So I started vibing. I dropped my phone, I dropped my wallet, and everything in the water. So I was screwed. And so me and like a few other people got off the boat. We started, trying to search for it and stuff like that because the water was like waist deep, so we could walk around or whatever, looking for it, searching, and wasn't able to find it. Or at least that's what I thought. Someone actually ended up finding it, but they just didn't tell me. They tried to rob me to give me the pay to get it back. And so for that trip to the DR, I ended up being stuck in Punta Cana, and I wasn't able to go to the capital city. I wasn't able to go to Sosa Beach. I wasn't able to do anything. I had like 2.5 weeks planned, and I ended up the last money that I was able to get ended up just coming right back home like 4 or 5 days later. So I didn't really get to experience the DR. So hopefully I can go back and experience it one day. Medellin. Oh yeah, definitely go to Medellin first, then, for sure. If you really want the vibe of the locals, go to Medellin. If you want a little bit more touristy, if you want a little bit more westernized, then go to Cartagena. Yeah, see, Will, I didn't get to visit any of those. Oh wait, this is the Philippines. My bad. Makati, Greenbelt, Madinon, Guindan City. Sheesh. Actually, I need to write these down. Actually, of course, I don't have a pen. Actually, what I can come back to this video later. Goodness gracious. You've been to the Philippines 6 times? Wait, Will, where do you live? Oh, wait, where are you based at? How the hell you go to the Philippines 6 times? Jeez. I need to I need to work harder. God damn. Over 7,000 islands? I didn't know that. Is that true? Philippines have 7,000 islands? 7,000 islands? That's insane. Some don't like it, but cannot be. Are you from Baltimore? Jeez. Man, hey, more power to you. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of so last year I owned a well not last year before last I owned a restaurant. Actually, I've owned several restaurants, and the first one I had a business partner, and I did not completely vet him the way I should have, and I got screwed over. I got screwed over well over 6 figures cash, and so I fucked that up. And then I had another business. I had my own small restaurant, and I ended up closing it because it was open during COVID, and it was extremely difficult to find the help that I needed. And so I'm currently in the process of trying to game plan and open that up again. So yeah, I know how that is. So when the money was rolling in, it was nice. Flights from More to Iceland is 249, Germany 350. What site are you using? Are you using Skyscanner? Are you using Google Flights? Wait, you found a flight from Baltimore to Germany for 350? To Paris for 350? Wait, what site are you using? Maybe you can lace me up on some game right now. Honestly, I would be in Paris right now. I'll use Google Flights. Interesting. Every single time I've ever looked at Google Flights, the prices look like ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe I'll start checking it out. But yeah, I would be in Paris right now, but she doesn't like the cold, so I don't care. For single guys, Colombia has the most beautiful women in the world. I think for single guys, I think there's beautiful women in every country, honestly. Doesn't matter if it's Colombia, Brazil, Russia, America. I think you as a man, you're gonna attract what you are. The law of attraction. Paris is dirty. Gee, bro, why is everybody always talking about Paris? I have this. I have a certain view of Paris, and so I've heard this many times. I think what country was I in? I think I was in Slovakia, and this Asian woman, she told me the exact same thing. She just finished traveling through Paris, and she's like, it was terrible because she was like the pickpocketing, she was like the beggars, and then she's like the city is just dirty. And I'm like, well, damn. And then after that, I kept seeing it on social media. I kept meeting people that kept saying the same thing, and so I'm like, jeez, that's crazy. I don't know. I gotta experience it for myself, bro. Just know, Will, you're not the first person to say that. You're not the first person to say that. That's wild, though. This is probably why I would love to go while it's cold because a lot of people aren't going to be there. Even though I personally hate the cold, I'm willing to go. If you take your girl for romance, it's okay. But as for a traveler, been there, done that. Interesting, interesting. Well, she's been to Paris like multiple times and she loves it. I've always wanted to say like the reason I haven't been to Paris yet is because I've always been like, you know what? I want to say Paris as like this. I have like this romanticized view of Paris, and so that's kind of why it kind of has like a certain esteem to me, and that's why I haven't been yet. And so I'm like, it's cheaper when it's cold. Yeah, exactly. Martina says like California cities. That's funny. She's from California, so she's going to defend California like there's no tomorrow. And California is just ugh, terrible. California's terrible. Doll says she called me big and called you small. That's tough. All right, guys. So I've been on for about 50 minutes now, so I'm about to go run some errands. But I just wanted to test out this first live, guys. So I think it went pretty well. I think I'm gonna do a schedule with going live on a more consistent basis, especially as I'm trying to plan out 2024. But man, I really appreciate you guys, man. C Martinez, Will, and Dub. Look forward to you guys. Look forward to some more chats, even though I am from there. Oh, you from Cali? Okay, okay. C Martinez. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm about to get to end the live, man. I will speak with you guys soon. If you fly from San Francisco or LAX to the Philippines, you can get that nonstop flight. Yes, I know. So she actually is from the Bay Area, and so I think that actually would be cheaper for us. And so we'll see though. But we're based in Dallas now, so I don't know. We'll see. But all right, I'll talk to you guys later, man. I really appreciate you guys for joining my first live, and I will see you guys later, man. Saludos.